What's going on, lovely people? Welcome into the show. You're tuned in with Fred and Dre, and this is the Flea Flicker Show. Fred, nice hat. What's up, man?
What is up, Adrian? Ready to talk some damn football here, man. Ready to get after it.
I'm ready to get straight into it. I wanted to hit the divisions real quick before we talked about the games because we are now at the halfway point. I mean, since they added a game, there's not really a halfway point anymore. But this is basically the halfway point. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
hit
go
the
ahead, give me a
divisions
quick
right
recap.
quick. Yeah. So the Dolphins and Bills are both fighting for the AFC East lead right now. The Ravens lead the AFC North by 2, but watch the Bengals. They're on their way back. The Jaguars are running away with the AFC South right now. We'll see if the Titans or Texans can try to catch back up. The Chiefs have a strong lead in the West. Chargers are kind of falling down there. I don't know. We'll see if they can try to fight and get their way back up there. The Eagles have a 2-game lead in the NFC East. The Cowboys they want to come back. We'll see. There's a very important game this week. The Lions still holding off the Vikings in the NFC North. No Kirk Cousins, though, means that I feel like the Lions are probably going to pull away there. The Falcons and the Saints are tied for the NFC South right now. The Seahawks and 49ers, the Hawks have a slight lead over them right now for the NFC West. We'll see if they can maintain it. The Niners have a bye, so they're not going to get it back this week. Teams that stink: Cardinals, Panthers, Patriots, Giants, Bears, and unfortunately the Packers are in that list as well. Stinky teams that have no chance at this point, in my. That's all
No,
I got
yeah,
for the recap.
that's there's definitely some disparity between the top and bottoms of the division. There's some pretty trash teams who really don't even belong in the NFL right now, in my mind. A few of them look
Oh
like they
my
should play in
goodness.
college. So I think there's quite a few college teams that perform a little bit better than few out here. So uh, yeah, that's my take.
All right, let's get into Thursday night football then. The Titans are heading into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. Depending on how Will Levis does, this could be a good game. It's his second career start. It should be much harder, though, against a good Steelers defense. I want to pick the Titans after that first game, but I'm not going to trust him against this defense until I see it happen. So I'm going to go Steelers, actually.
I agree with this. I think the Steelers are just a better team, and it really depends too if Pickett plays. If Pickett doesn't play, which he said he's going to play, I would probably go Titans in this, just based out of recency with Levis. But I think the Steelers are going to steal the show in this and give Levis a taste of defeat in the NFL. And Steelers are going to
Humble Levis a little bit. All right, next, we're heading to Frankfurt, Germany. The Dolphins and the Chiefs. The Chiefs kind of laid down a stinker last week, so we'll see if they can do anything, but it's going to be in Germany. Like, anything can happen, man.
anything can
The
happen.
Chiefs, yeah, anything. The Chiefs need to keep it up with this offense if they want to win. They need to keep up with the Dolphins offense if they want to win. And after last week, I don't think they can. So I'm going to pick the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think the Dolphins are going to flip the script in this one and are going to show everyone that they're not just fish in the sea. And they're going to go into Germany and they are going to beat the Chiefs and steal the show. I'm taking Dolphins.
9:30 a.m., guys. What was the last thing you said?
I'm taking Dolphins.
He's taking the Dolphins. So am I. You heard it here. Let's go to the Sunday games, 1 p.m. games. The Vikings are heading into Atlanta. This could be a good one. I'm not really sure what to think. Kirk is broken. He's gone. We're not sure if Drake London's going to be playing. Who are you picking in this one? Because I am at a loss, to be honest.
Yeah, this one is a little tough because neither team really gives you a lot to write home about. But I think the Falcons are going to spread their wings in this and they're going to swoop in and steal the win. Uh, Especially if Heineke starts, I think Heineke can really give them a better chance about getting the win in this. I think it'd be the best decision for Art Smith and for that offense to start Heineke. He can show Ritter a little bit about game management and almost willing his team to victory half the time. And honestly, use Bijan. He's your best player.
Please.
There's no reason for him to sit on the bench. I mean, he had a headache apparently last game, and look at Patrick Mahomes played with the flu. It happens. People are sick. Play the guy. He's sad.
Play the guy.
He's suited up for the game, playing.
Yeah, I think so. You're taking the Falcons then?
I am.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree with what you seem to be saying. If Heineke starts, I'm taking the Falcons. I trust Heineke more than I trust a Jaron Hall led Vikings team. But I said last week, well, I said before last week I was never going to take Ritter again. Last week I took Ritter and the Falcons again, and they let me down. So never again. I'm done with Desmond Ritter. I'm picking the Vikings if Ritter starts. But if Heineke starts, I'm taking the Falcons. I expect it to be Ritter still, maybe in like one final chance. So I'm going to say Vikings for now, but I'm going to switch it if it's Heineke.
All right. All right. So it's a caveat split there. We'll see what it looks like.
Yes, sir. And we will see another one of those later on. But let's move to Baltimore. The Seahawks are coming into town. They are not going to have the 12th man in attendance this time. So, yeah, I'm going to take the Ravens. I think they've just looked better than the Seahawks lately. Lamar and that defense should be good. The Seahawks, though, they did get Leonard Williams. We'll see if he can make a difference in this one, but I don't think it'll be enough. I'm taking the Ravens.
This was a close one for me. Could have gone either way. The Ravens are really good. They're looking really good this year, offensively and defensively. Honestly, I picked the team I like more. I like the Seahawks more than the Ravens, and I'm saying that the Seahawks are going to fly high and leave the Ravens feeling a little bit shell-shocked in this. They're going to show their talents and claw their way to victory.
Hey, that's a good old-fashioned split. We'll see if we have any more. That could be the game this week.
We'll see. It could be the game. Got plenty to go. So what's next on the docket?
Next, we got Cleveland. Cardinals are coming into town. Will Deshaun Watson be back? Will he ever be back? I don't know. Kyler Murray, will he be in this one? He might be a week away. He might be playing. We don't know who the quarterback on either side of the field is going to be unless you have an update that I haven't seen yet.
I do not. I do not have an update
that
you don't have. And if I have to say, though, I'm going to say Watson's not playing because he doesn't seem to want to play. At least Kyler Murray is wanting to play, but Watson doesn't seem to have the desire. So for me, I still just think I don't think Kyler is going to be there yet. Even if he does come back, it's going to be his first game back against a pretty good defense with a mediocre Cardinals offense. And I think the Browns are going to leave the Cardinals a little bit browned off. And I'm going to use it again. I've used it before. Cardinals might want to have a brown out in this one because it might be an ugly day for their offense.
Yeah, I'm picking the only thing that I trust in this game, and that's the Browns defense. So yeah, I'm picking the Browns too.
And
Browns
the run
defense
game.
is going to
the run game is good as well.
Yeah, Ford and Hunt have been pretty solid. So
pretty solid as a tandem there.
It could be Clayton Tune's first start if Kyler Murray doesn't play. So that's fun.
That's fun. Fun defense to make your first start.
Yeah. Let's move to Lambeau Field. We got the Rams coming into town. Could this be the first snowy Lambeau Field game? I don't know. It's getting colder. Maybe we'll see it.
Getting colder. There's snow in New York right now. I'm thankful I'm not there and you're not there. So
yeah, me too.
Sucks for those guys.
That it does. It also sucks for Matt Stafford, who hurt his thumb. We're not sure at this moment if he's going to be able to get out there. It did look like kind of a bad injury, but Stafford is a tough player. He plays through injuries all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he played. If he plays, I'm taking the Rams for sure. I kind of don't think he's gonna though, and I don't know if I even should take the Packers because of it. But who do they have? The Rams. Who's their backup quarterback?
So, isn't it the kid from Georgia?
No, it's Stetson Bennett. He's not on the team right now. He's having like personal issues.
Oh,
so he's not on the team. It's that Brett
Ripien.
Brett Rippin.
Rippin.
Yeah. His dad was a NFL player. Oh my God. Yeah, don't call him that. No, his dad was a former NFL quarterback. But he is not his dad. So I'm taking the Packers if Rippin starts. The Rams, I mean, I still trust their coaching. The Packers haven't been very good, so I could still see the Rams winning even with the backup quarterback. But I'm gonna take the Packers, I guess, if Stafford doesn't play.
Yeah. I think these are two like underrated defenses, despite the Rams getting absolutely torched last week by Dallas. Dallas is a much better offense than the Packers. Jordan Love has not been good lately. His receivers haven't been particularly very good either, except for Jaden Reed. Jaden's operating as the wide receiver 3 there, but it seems to be pretty decent. I mean, he's putting up double-digit fantasy points as the wide receiver 3, but I still think in this one, I just trust the Rams more. So I think they're going to go in and give the Packers a taste of their own cheese, and they're going to come away with a W. Go into Lambeau Field and leave the Packers frozen.
Damn. So another split there, possibly, depending on Matt Stafford. Stetson Bennett, though, I don't know if we should even put this in here, to be honest, but I heard that he had like a severe like alcohol problem, and that's why he's like in recovery and away from the team.
Like a Johnny Manziel situation?
Maybe not quite as bad as Johnny Manziel, but yeah, I think he was in college just a little too long. I think it affected it.
Yeah, I imagine a little too long in college, winning the national championship, really becoming the guy. So it could probably take a toll on you.
Yeah.
Live life like Blue Mountain State. It's a TV show. It's not real life. So I don't know if I'd want to do that.
All right. Well, let's move to Houston. We got the Buccaneers coming to town. The Texans kind of dropped one that they should have won last week. But this could be a good one. I don't know. I think I'm going to take the more veteran team with the Buccaneers. But I think this could be a really fun, close game. But yeah, I'm taking the Bucs.
That's interesting. Because I'm thinking the Texans show their Texan tenacity in this and leave the Buccaneers a bit shipwrecked. Like they're going to come in and plunder the Buccaneers' hopes of victory, and CJ Stroud's going to have a day.
I could see it. I could definitely see it. So we're getting another split here. So we got a couple options now.
Options.
I don't know which one.
Our game of the week. I don't know what we want to do. We'll keep going. See what we got.
Yeah. See what else we got.
Quite a few here, so
this one is probably not going to be it, but we got New England, the Commanders coming into New England. Actually, this does get a little closer with their recent trades. And we're not sure if Samuel is going to be able to play. Patriots, Parker and Bourne both got hurt. Will they be without any receivers? That definitely won't help. I don't trust either of these teams really too much right now, but I do think Sam Howell and Eric Bieniemy can just make enough like big time throws to pull this one off. And the Pats, like I said, they could be missing their top receivers. So I'm taking the Commanders.
Yeah, even though the Commanders traded away their top two defensive ends, I don't really think that's going to matter much in this. The Patriots just aren't a good football team. They lost their two best receivers. Kendrick Bourne had been a very good option for them, and he's gone for the season. So I don't think there's really anyone for them to throw to. And
is he really gone for the season? I didn't see that.
Towards ACL.
Oh my God, that's worse than I thought.
Yeah. So he's done, and there's not really anyone for Mac Jones to throw to, and Mac Jones already isn't good. So Sam Howell had a great performance last week, and he, like we said, he's right on par with Patrick Mahomes for numbers this year. I'd expect him to put up some more numbers. He's getting more familiar with the game and the speed. So I'd expect the Washington Commanders, to leave the Patriots a little bit red, white, and bruised in this. And Commanders are going to W.
We're on the same page in that one. Let's move to New Orleans. The Bears are coming into town. No Justin Fields, most likely. Nate Davis, Tremaine Edwards got hurt. Listen, Fields or not, I think the Saints just look like they figured it out and they're a better team. And I'm going to trust them against a bad Bears team. Saints all day.
Saints all day. Who dat? They won't beat them Saints. It's not the Bears. The Bears are a pretty bad team, and the Saints are putting it all together, like you said. 300-yard passing games in a row for Derek Carr. They seem to be on a roll offensively, and I think they're going to show their heavenly skills and turn the Bears into mere cubs in this game, and they're going to come away with the dub.
Let's move then to the 4 p.m. games. We're in lockstep with most of these games so far. Let's see if we still are. The Colts heading into Carolina to take on the Panthers. I think we're on the same page. Maybe we'll see. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the Colts are going to gallop their way to victory in this one. Carolina got their first win last week, and they're going to go right back to the losing ways in this. The Colts are a good offense, putting up points against good defenses. So they could put up a lot of points against Carolina in this game.
Yeah, I think this one could be closer than you think, but the Colts are really just due for a win. And I don't know. Panthers have been looking a little better, but I think I agree with you. The Colts. Dub.
Panthers.
Let's move to my possibly favorite game of the week, depending on how it goes. In Vegas, the Giants are coming into town. Antonio Pierce coming back to the Giants. to coach against them. Giants have a lot of injuries, but some of these guys could be coming back. I think Daniel Jones should be back in this one. Leonard Williams is gone, but Andrew Thomas and Evan Neal, the tackles that they've been missing, could be back. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. The Raiders lost their coaches, so we'll see what happens there too. No Leonard Williams, but I don't know. And I'm a little nervous because Jacobs on the Raiders could kind of run wild without Leo stopping him, but they still have the big man back in the defense for the Giants, Dexter Lawrence. And I don't really trust the Raiders to even beat this team right now. I don't trust them at all. So I'm going to pick the Giants, but I don't trust anything in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a little disconcerting seeing that Saquon Barkley hit the injury report today. So without Saquon, the Giants would have a lot of trouble. I do still think he plays this week. I don't think it should be anything major, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You probably know a little bit more about the Giants than me, but even despite cleaning house and firing like half their personnel, I don't really think the Raiders are going to do much with Jimmy Garoppolo at QB. He doesn't seem to be very good.
Yeah.
He looks the part, doesn't play the part. So for me, I think the Giants are really going to show their giant-sized determination and leave the Raiders a little bit lost in the desert in this. And the Giants are going to come in with a W. Might be an ugly W, but it's still a W.
We should have got an ugly W last week too, but yeah.
You should have.
But yeah, we agree. So let's move from my team to your team, Philadelphia. This could be the game of the week. Cowboys heading into town. Roby and Carter are both injured. Are they going to play? Do you know?
It's still undetermined right now. I keep seeing what's going on with Carter. God, I hope he plays. I mean, he's a phenomenal talent, so I hope he plays. Kevin Byard, he should be getting some action this week, so it should make a difference there in secondary as well. But it should be a good game. I honestly hope it's a bloodbath because I'm an Eagles fan, but I think the Eagles are going to dominate. I think they're going to get in the backfield. Dak's going to be on his back. The crowd is going to be loud and angry, and the Birds are going to come away with a commanding win, separating themselves in the division, in the conference, and in the league.
Yeah, that really would happen if the Eagles pull that off. The Cowboys have been playing better, though.
Fuck the Cowboys.
And the Eagles have still kind of haven't been playing as well as they should, in my opinion, as well
Isn't
as
this supposed to be an unbiased podcast? I don't think anyone's notified me of that yet, but fuck the Cowboys.
You have shown a few biases in this. But yeah, I kind of agree with you. I think the Eagles are going to beat Dak up and make his life hell in this one. And I'll pick Jalen Hurts having trouble against the defense over Dak having trouble against the defense. So I'll pick the Eagles.
And it's honestly like, this is objectively speaking, even like aside from me being an Eagles fan, the fact that they're 7-1 and they haven't put everything together on the field yet, on an offensive perspective and defensive, is pretty scary, honestly. Like if there was a team that like hadn't put everything together but had all the pieces, it's pretty frightening that not everything's been put together yet. They're still 7-1.
Yeah, we'll see if they can maintain it, or if they even get better. I don't know. We will see. But we're both taking the Eagles. That could have been the game of the week, but I refuse to take the Cowboys. So let's move to Sunday Night Football. This could be the game of the week. The Bills are heading into Cincinnati in what could and should be a really good game. We've seen this game before. We've seen it happen in the playoffs multiple times with all the stakes on the line. This isn't a playoff game, but it could be a playoff preview. The Bills, they signed Leonard Fournette. I don't know if you saw that. It probably won't affect the game at all, but
they'll bolster some more touchdowns from Cook.
Yeah, probably. That's why they signed him, so he could steal a touchdown from Cooks in this game. But a few weeks ago, it looked like the Bills for sure. But now the Bengals look back and the Bills have been struggling a little bit. So this game is really wide open. I think it's going to show if both of these teams are like real. And like I said, it could be a possible playoff preview. I'm interested in who you're going to pick, though.
Yeah, I like the Billies. I want to go with the Billies sometimes, but especially in good games, close games. But they're just playing so poorly right now. I don't think I can. And I think the Bengals are going to pounce onto the field, and they're going to get the Bills caught in a tiger grip in this, and the Bills are going to be caught chasing their own tails. So I'm coming away with the Bengals in this. Joe Cool versus Josh Allen. I'm taking Joe Cool.
Hell yeah. I thought you were going to. Listen, Joe B has had the Bills number the past few years, but I'm going to take the Bills ride or die with this New York team, baby. I'm going to take the Bills all day. Should be a really good game. And this, I think, is our game of the week. I think it's got to be this one.
No question it's this game. I think this might be America's game of the week. I think it's between this and Dallas Philly, but this 2 games in a row here, hell of matchups. Great game. Game of the week here. Bengals, Bills. Let's go.
It's going to be fun. Let's move to Monday Night Football. The last game of the week, the Chargers heading into MetLife Stadium to take on the Jets. Gerald Everett might be hurt. The Jets, couple tackles, might miss the game. The Chargers, they could find a way to lose like they tend to sometimes do. But I'm simply not going to pick a Zach Wilson-led team against what I consider to be a playoff caliber team in the Chargers. So I'm going to pick the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers, they are a playoff caliber team. At least I think they are. And they really need to show that they are because they have not been there. Their record does not indicate that they are. I mean, somehow the Jets are 4-3. So, I mean, they beat my Eagles, but I don't see them beating this. Again, they could beat the Chargers in this game. I just don't see it happening. I think the Chargers are going to leave the Jets feeling a little bit grounded and really just are given no opportunity for takeoff in this game. If the Jets win, it's going to be because their defense has 1, if not 2 turnovers, 4 points, and they hold the Chargers offense at bay.
All right. We're in lockstep on that one. We had, like 3 splits there, but there's some fun ones. So I'm ready to see it. We do have some bye week teams, though. The Broncos, they're coming off a huge win against the Chiefs. They need to work on what they did right in that one to come back stronger. What's that?
It's huge, Adrian. Huge.
The Lions on the bye week, it gives Montgomery some more time in their 2-headed monster backfield now. The Jaguars on the bye week, Zay Jones can heal up, hopefully, for them. And the 49ers are on a much-needed bye week with all their injuries. Debo and Trent Williams hopefully can come back. And, they need to fix their losing streak. So I think their bye week came at a good time.
Yeah, they definitely need to get right, especially if they want to be back to the NFC Championship like last year. I know the 49ers fans seem to think that they can and should shut the Eagles fans up, but at this point, it looks like they don't belong. But we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, Niners fans think they should just be like sent to the Super Bowl without playing any more games, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not going to happen.
The only confident thing in that team is Christian McCaffrey. So, defense is pretty solid.
Is McCaffrey ever gonna not score a touchdown for the rest of his career?
I don't think so. I think he's gonna score a touchdown every single game.
Unless I put money on it. Maybe I should bet on it. Then he won't score.
You're probably right. He won't score against like the worst defense in the league. Like he'll go against who's the worst defense? I want to say the Broncos, but they just held the Chiefs to 9 points.
It definitely was the Broncos.
Patriots? Yeah. He could probably go up in Patriots and not score, but anyway, that's done.
Anyway, that wraps it up. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you thought about it. Let us know what you agree with us on. If you disagree, say something about it. Tell us that we're wrong. Fred, where can people find us?
Yeah, you can check us out, obviously, on YouTube right here. Check us out wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple, whatever it might be. Check us out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Everything.
Scratch that. I'm going to start.
Okay.
Check us out on Instagram. We put out fantasy, stardom, situm, waiver wire ads, Twitter, TikTok, everything, the whole shebang. Wherever you are entertained, check us out.
Did you say taint?
The whole shebang?
I heard something about a taint in there. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
Don't talk about my taint like that.
I'm not talking about yours. You're talking about mine, if anything. I don't. That got weird real quick. I don't know. Fleabag Nation, I love you guys. Until next time, peace.
I like your shadow in the background. I feel like you're going to be attacked. All right, later.
Later. Are you...